Hello, this is Pastor Darrel Deuel, Director of the Sending Place Ministry, and we continue with our walk through the letter of joy in the New Testament, Paul's letter to the Philippians. Last time we ended up dealing with the verses in chapter 4, tremendous verses that tell us, don't be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. Again, remember those verses every time you start to worry about something, anytime you get anxious about something. Remember that Paul tells you how to get through that, to pray, and to pray hard about that issue, to pray hard about that specific thing that you are about to get anxious about. Pray, and pray some more. And giving that trust to Jesus that he can take care of you, that he can handle big things and little things, then you can have that peace that passes our understanding. Well, as we move forward from there, today we go into Philippians chapter 4, starting with verse 8. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. What you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, practice these things, and the God of peace will be with you. Again, notice Paul talks about what is it that you focus on? What is it you talk about? What is it you think about? Are there anything that can distract us in terms of bad things, evil things, worrisome things? Of course. There's all kinds of things that can really bring us down. If you spend too much time looking at news media, for instance, you can reach the end of your day being pretty depressed because there's a whole lot of negative things that you'll be hearing all day long. Bad things to your ears. Maybe you'll get upset at what your government leaders are doing. Maybe you'll get upset about the news media itself having very little good to say about anybody. Maybe you think back as you live your life and you really have a lousy boss who looks over your shoulder and treats you poorly. Maybe you have unfriendly neighbors who you kind of dread seeing when you get home. Maybe you have tight money. For many of you right now, that could be very real. How do you pay your next mortgage payment? How do you get the things you need, let alone some of the things you want? Yeah, there can be all kinds of negative things coming into your mind all day, every day. And when you go to bed at night, things can be pretty dark, pretty bleak. Might even be kind of hard to go to sleep. Notice Paul gives you a different way to live if you choose to do so. And again, this choice is 100% with you. The ball's in your court. Look at those things he says. He says, is there anything that's true? Anything that's honorable? Anything that's just? Anything that's pure? Anything that's lovely? If there is any excellence, what does he say about it? Think about these things. So we have a choice. We have a choice to focus on all the nasty stuff that's around us, all the nasty stuff going on in the world, or we can choose to think and look at and focus on that which is excellent. Is there anything excellent going on in your life? Anything going on in your life around you? Is there anything excellent in your spouse? Anything excellent in your children if you have them? Anything excellent about your parents? Anything excellent about your job? If you're in school, is there a teacher that's excellent? Perhaps you don't think that way of all of them, but isn't there one that's better than others? Again, we have a choice. We can focus on that which brings us down. We can focus on all the terrible things going on. And there are many terrible things, no question about it. There is much evil. There is much darkness. There is much pain. There's much suffering. There's a whole lot that we can just focus on if we choose to do that. Paul says we don't have to do that. Paul says we have a choice. We have a choice on what we're going to focus on in our life. And he recommends to focus on the excellent. Focus on that which is good. Focus on that which is true. Focus on peace. Focus on joy. Focus on the good things of life. There are good things still going on in this fallen world. There are good things even in the people around you. There is excellence here and there all around you. Paul says go find it. Look for it. Focus on it. Think about it. Go to bed at night thinking about that which is excellent, not that which is horrible. And you'll be much better off when you do. So, do that. Focus on what is excellent, and you'll have that peace and joy that only Christ can give. Thank you.